Hello, and welcome to episode 586. You on the move, are you? You going? She's very good, this dog. Every time I do a prog review, she goes under the desk. She's kind of got used to it. Oh yeah, who's a good girl? She goes under the desk, so her snoring hasn't picked up on the microphone. You nudged me then, didn't you? Do I need to do that again? Nah, you like the dog bits, don't you? Thumbs up if you like the dog bits. Don't lick me. You're putting me off. A little dog kiss. Mwah. What was I doing? Prog View 586. And today I'm talking about Open Your Eyes. By that there, yes. This is their 17th studio album. 17th studio album. And somebody said do this, and seeing as it's his 50th anniversary, I thought, you know what, we should really start knocking off some of their albums, because I haven't, some of the latter period I've kind of eschewed, but we're gonna go back. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah. And this is Open Your Eyes. Now, it comes at a very strange point. Again, a little bit of historical, because I was there, you see. I was there. From about ABWH onwards, I was buying all the albums when they came out. So that gives you some idea of, where we're at. So we did talk, didn't we? We did talk. And I wasn't too, talk's not too bad, It's not too bad. There's some nice bits to it, It doesn't offend me. But in between talk and Open Your Eyes, there was this Keys to Ascension thing, where you've got some live stuff and some studio stuff, and they kind of sandwich. The odd thing is part 2 of get it right, Darren. Come on, don't brain fart. You're just thinking about the dog. I've got the dog on my mind now. I was all ready. The thing about Keys to Ascension 2, which I don't think I've covered, I haven't done those yet, must do them, is it was released on the 3rd of November 1997. I remember. I bought it. Now, I'm not sure if that was the UK release date or the US release date, but I remember buying it when it came out. And I don't want to spoil the review, so we'll keep my opinions away from it. And then, so you got Keys to Ascension 2 coming out with its, very, very yesy album sleeve from Roger Dean. And then you get, on the 25th of November that same year, just a mere fortnight away, fortnight, you get this. And again, we haven't got a Roger Dean sleeve. It's probably the most minimalist sleeve there's ever been. I mean, there's not a lot going on, is there? This is a later period reissue from Eagle Records and Beyond Music. There you go. It was on Amazon. I thought I'd pick it up and listen to it again. Anyway, I'm over there when I need to be over here. Let's pull it back. So anyway, Open Your Eyes comes out, and that was it. That was my reaction. I was like, because I enjoyed bits of, I'm going to spoil that review. I kind of enjoyed bits of the Keys to Ascension stuff. I thought, it was fun. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Yeah, even though it was a bit of a hodgepodge, even though it was neither fish nor fowl, didn't know what it was. Is it a live album? Is it a studio album? And then if subsequently released it as a Key Studio, whatever that is, and the live stuff. And I mean, I actually got a version where it's all in one box, which is quite nice. They reissued it. It was only a tenner. And you got the DVD as well, which is nice. That was a good reissue. That was. Again, I haven't covered that, but we will do. I'm going to cover them. I'm going to cover it. God damn it! But Open Your Eyes plops out, and it was like, and here's the new Yes album. And okay, and I remember. I remember, and yeah, I mean, it's a funny. It is a it's a funny record because even though you've got like John Anderson on it, and there is a nice one. I've forgotten which one it's. What's that acoustic track? What's that acoustic track that he does with Steve Howe? That's quite nice. So I can't even remember the name of the fucking songs. It is a diabolical, plodding borefest. It is just so boring, and it. Again, you've got these elements. It doesn't particularly sound like a Yes album. I mean, that's the strange part. You've got John Anderson obviously, and that's like the cornerstone of it, his voice. And you've got Steve Howe in there, and there's a bit of slide, but it's like, yeah. Billy Sherwood, who now is like a permanent member of the band, was on. Again, more guitars. Obviously Steve Howe wasn't firing on all cylinders, needed a second guitarist, and we have Igor Koroshev, so I have to do that on this album, and it's a funny album. It's just opens with New State of Mind, which again you think, oh, okay, this is alright, it sounds a bit Big Generator-ish, but that's the problem. That's the problem with the record, is that plodding from Alan White's drums. It's like boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. There's no character to it. It's all pretty characterless. And that, apart from, John Anderson does his John Anderson thing, and that's good. But it's all pretty lackluster. I'd put this. In the rankings, this is way down. But it has a similar kind of feel as that Heaven and Earth one that was out. Bit plodding, bit vanilla-y, bit similar. Very similar records. I think they're kind of the flip side. Same record, whereas Fly From Here, which is the preceding album, is something that's got full of character. Even the B-side songs are not that bad, but here I don't know if it was rushed out. I don't know anything about maybe I should read the Wikipedia page before I come on here. Maybe I should do some preparation, but I'm just remembering what it was like back in the day. I'm coming to it back in 1997, where the internet, we had the internet, but you didn't have, I could have gone on the Yes news groups. Remember those folks? Remember the news groups? Yeah. I suppose I could have hung around there, but I was just surprised because, in my mind, we're doing, Keys to Ascension, and then this dollop turns up. And it is just... I don't think there's any... like I said, there's only that track with... Is it called Love Shine? I don't know. Again, I've only listened to this album twice. The first time was back in 1997 when it came out. And I don't even know what I did with my original CD of this. It's lost. I don't know. Maybe I sold it. I don't know. I think I listened to it once and I was just so underwhelmed by it. Again, even Talk got a reaction. But this was just like, it didn't even feel like a Yes album to me. Apart from John Anderson's vocals, it's like, yeah. And then so I wasn't that impressed. It was almost like it was another band. It was a bit like 90125, where John, come and sing on these tracks, and that makes them a Yes track. It's like that, but I don't know. And then you've got, because of course this is something that happened a lot back in the 90s, kids. Everyone was filling the CD, and this fills the CD, and it works even better on vinyl. So you have a track. The last track's called the Solution. All right, the solution is don't play this record again. But it ends. It's about 5 minutes long, and then after that you get this kind of bird song and fragmented vocal stabs from the band. They deliver a line. In that Yes. Very, very 90125. Very. that Yes, you know what I'm talking about. That Yes backing vocal, kind of Chris Squire, Steve Howe, John Anderson thing, and that goes on for, well, what is it, for 18 minutes, 16 minutes, I guess. So because if it's 5 minutes long, it's 23 minutes. Take away 5, take away 2. Yeah, yeah, you get my drift. It is pure filler. Don't worry, Queen did it, didn't they? On the Maiden Evan album. Even the Penguin Cafe Orchestra was guilty of it. Yes, even Simon Jeffs, the genius that is Simon Jeffs, fell into the similar trap with the Union Cafe album. It's like everyone, they just didn't know what to do with the CD, so they decided to fill it with crap, and that's what we've got here. So, rounding up, what do we say? What is the message from this album? This is not an essential Yes album. You can forget about it. You can skip along, merrily along on your way, right? La 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 la, and ignore it, because there is no. I don't think there's one statement on this album. You know, I mean, do they play any of this? No, I don't think they do. But you can happily swerve this one. Just go and listen to Keys to Ascension, the studio tracks on that. They're much more fun. And that's it. I think there's a lack of fun. I mean, crikey, Man in the Moon. Fuck me. Who the hell passed those lyrics? I will never know. Never know. It's like this. It's just not. It doesn't sound like a Yes album at all. Where's the gobbledygook? Where's the nonsense from John Anderson? So yeah, I find it a very strange record. You know, like it's almost like maybe, I don't know, maybe Sherwood came in. I'm guessing maybe Sherwood came in with a load of songs and they yesified them. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe all the songs that they were meant to do from Keys to Ascension had to, because Rick Wakeman was not a part of that. I thought, we've got to do another album. I've got some songs. John, do you want to sing them? That makes it Yes. Yeah. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But if you've never heard this album, and you can't afford this album, maybe you've got enough money for the next meal, feed yourself. Don't buy it. But if you find a copy of this album in the gutter, maybe with some dog shit smeared on it, and you think, I can save that. You pick it up, just rinse it off. It's got to be CD. It's not going to work with vinyl. And listen to it, and then once you listen, you can put it back in the gutter again. Let another dog take a crap on it. I think that's probably that is the best assessment of this, is leave well alone. Because the ladder comes next. Have I done the ladder? I've got the feeling I've done that one. I've done that one, and that's a much more Yes-ish album. And Khrushchev is on there as well, and so is Billy Sherwood. So it goes to show. I mean, and if you listen to them back to back, this is the interesting thing. If you do listen to them back to back, it's like two different bands. It is like two different bands. Mind you, I think Bruce Fairbairn's production, God rest his soul, he died making this album. He died for our sins. I think really helped them. And again, I think a problem with bands these days, and a lot of bands, is they don't bother with a good producer. And I think and when I've worked with Trevor Horn, good producer, steers them in the right direction. So yeah, I've now talked about Open Your Eyes. May we never speak of this again. And yeah, maybe it'll be another 20 years and I'll listen to it again. Really get fingerprints over this. It's really. So there you go. I mean, if you are in the market for the vinyl, this pressing is nice. It's a double pressing, because you got a whole 16 minutes of birdsong and backing vocals, which is that's not right. But if you are in the market for this, you see this going cheap, yeah, pick it up. It's not a bad pressing, not a bad pressing. You won't be disappointed. But like I said, if you just really need to spend that money on something else, do that. Do not waste your money. Go and listen to it. I'm sure someone's uploaded it to YouTube or something like that, and you will boggle at it. Yeah, there's some pleasant stuff on there, but is it a Yes album? Is it a Yes album? I don't know. Strange. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I was just drifting off then. I was just drifting off, thinking about, you know, if only Keys to Ascension had been a thing and they'd have toured that, but didn't happen. And we'll have to do that one. That'll be the next one, maybe, of the Yes reviews. I'll space them out a bit, obviously. I've still got plenty of time. We're halfway through the year, so I've got plenty of time to get the rest of those Yes albums reviewed. But anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, in terms of a rating, oh God, this gets... This gets 1 Man in the Moon out of 5. 1 Man in the Moon out of 5. It's just... all the things I enjoy about Yes music is not in there. There's no. It's just really bland and dull, and like I say, and it's that blandness that infects that Heaven and Earth album. Similar blandness, and yeah. Anyway, thank you. So one more thing left to say, and you know what that is. That is Prog on.